people that are homeowners and people that might be just renting the equipment. This video is going to be kind of dedicated around you on how to be safe in your own backyard, and say your family members or a friend that's helping you, how they can be safe, and things that you guys should look at as you're operating the equipment. So come with us and we'll try to make you safe. This is something that you guys do not want to do. With the Bobcat running, he's looking forward. He can't see me. Theoretically, he could be either moving back or forward. But as I'm coming up, as you guys can't see from this angle, but right the big arms and stuff that support, this creates a huge blind spot. As you can see, you cannot see him in the cab. The only way I can see him in the cab if I'm back here, and he would have to be physically turned right around to see you. And we shoulder check and everything when we're backing up, and we do look back. But when you got all this stuff back here, there's so many blind spots on one of these pieces of equipment. And this is the stuff that you really have to watch for, because this will just knock you down and the tires will go right over top of you, and you can scream and yell and cry, and the operator won't hear you until it's too late. So as you can see through even the side window, there is a little bit of a blind spot, a little bit of better visibility. But the last thing you want to do is walk up the side of Bobcat, because if he doesn't see you right away because he's concentrating forward, he can easily turn right into you, knock you over, and drive right over you at the same time. So this is why you want to make sure you have a 15-foot rule when you're approaching from the side or the back of a Bobcat. For the main reason is he can turn if he doesn't see you, and you still got lots of room to be out of the way. So this way you can walk up to the side, make sure you get eye contact so he knows that you're in the area, so when he's working, whether you have a shovel, a rake, whatever, then you're with that 15-foot radius coming up the side, just to be safe, to give the operator a chance to see you better. Because when you come up tight, he has less chance of seeing you than if you're out here 15 feet for safety issues. It gives him that extra angle of view to be able to catch you coming up if you need to talk to him, or maybe you're raking gravel or whatever when you're working around the equipment. The best thing you can ever do is make sure you're always in front of the Bobcat so he can see it all the time. Try not to walk up beside the Bobcat or from behind the Bobcat. If you have to, wait until he either stops or shuts his equipment off and then walk up, just to be safe. It's always better to be safe when you're working around this equipment. Like I said in the past, a person can drive over you and you won't even know until it's too late. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about, and I'm not saying that you guys have to run out and buy this stuff, but if you do have it at home, make sure you wear it. You see Mike wearing the bright orange with yellow fluorescent reflective stuff. If you're at home and you don't have that stuff, just make sure whoever's working outside the equipment is wearing bright colors. You know, like don't wear, if it's in the middle of winter, don't be wearing white. If it's in the middle of summer, you know, don't blend in. Try to wear bright colors that you have on. Like I got an orange jacket today, even though I have a fluorescent vest. I just thought I would kind of show the different things that you don't necessarily have to run out and buy, but things that will just make it more easier for the operator to be able to see you. Hypothetically, if you didn't have anything and your operator's got a fluorescent jacket, the guy out here should be wearing it. The guy in there doesn't really need one because the Bobcat is big enough to see. You can switch that stuff around to make it safer for the people outside. The guy in the Bobcat, as long as he's operating under the safety of the equipment, he's going to be pretty safe. It's the guys that are working around him the whole time. They're the ones that are in danger, and it's kind of a partnership. You got to respect the operator and make sure he sees you at all times. And in the same boat, you know, he needs to know where you are. So if you got 3 people on job site working, or at home working in the backyard, make sure the operator himself knows where those 3 people are all the time. And that's why I always say stay in front of the equipment, stay in eyesight of the operator, and everybody will be able to go home safe at the end of the day. I'd like to thank all my new and old subscribers. And I also want to give a shout out to Channel 33 with Spongy. He was the guy that helped me film all these videos today. They'll be all coming out on different dates, but I'll have his channel at the end of all these videos. You guys can check him out. He's a great friend, and he does a lot of help around the house towards helping me film. And it's nice having an extra guy around that does this that's a little more professional than me.
How's it going, folks? You might see on the cutting room floor a couple little videos that I did that Keith might not even know about.
Well, we're going to have the cutting room floor is going to be full because there was a lot of screw-ups on all these videos, me chatting when I shouldn't have been. So check out the cutting room floor on the end of all these videos. It's going to be full and probably the funnest part of the video. You guys have a great day. Make sure you get home safe. That's all what these videos are about. Thanks, guys.
Also, big thanks to Mike, our operator today, for coming out and putting in a hard day's work.
Yes, especially when he probably didn't punch in, so I didn't have to pay him. So it was awfully nice of Mike coming out, spending his Saturday to help make these videos to keep everybody safe. We do appreciate it. Thanks, Mike. Video on the people that are working outside the equipment. Blah, 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 blah. Stuff that you should look at when you're operating the equipment, and the people around you that are, people that are...
Cut!
Start recording and then tell me.